Well, good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Today is Tuesday, the 3rd of December. Yes, I don't know why I just said it like that, as if I was a robot. But yes, anyway, today is the 3rd day of Vlogmas. I can't believe it. It's 3 days in already, which is crazy. I'm starting this vlog a little bit later on in the afternoon. I had a busy morning this morning. Looking after my lovely little toddler nephew Zane. He was here for maybe about 5 hours or so. We were just playing and singing jingle bells and eating apples and yeah, just having a really nice lovely morning together. So now the afternoon has come and I've realized I haven't vlogged anything today. I thought because I haven't recorded anything today, let's start something else. Let's start another project because, you know, why not? Let's have lots of things happening this month. So I have been, how long have I been quilting? I have been a quilter and been doing all of this since, oh my gosh, it's got to be well over 10 years now. I could have definitely been doing this for more than 10 years. And in that whole time, I have never made a Christmas quilt, and it's like one of the biggest sort of like goals I think that a quilter needs to do. I think everyone needs to make a Christmas quilt if you are a quilter. So because I haven't made one yet, I've been wanting to every single year and I just haven't done it. So I thought, let's start a Christmas quilt. Why not? There is one Christmas quilt that I've been wanting to do forever, and I'm like, do I or do I not? But I think I'm going to. I don't expect to finish it, but I'm going to start it at least. And it's this one by Thimble and Blossoms by Camille Ross Kelly, and it is her Winterville pattern. I absolutely love this. I think it is gorgeous, but it is so intricate and intense, and there's so many steps to making this quilt, which I think is one of the reasons why I've sort of gone like, nah, I think I'll give it a miss. And that's just doing the snowflake in the middle. Then you gotta do like all of the houses and all of the other trees and bits, and I was just like, it's too much to do. But you know, if I just take my time, do it step by step, don't put any sort of like pressure or time limit on yourself, just start it and see where you go. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. It's a good afternoon to start a project. I feel I'm in the mood to sew. I just want to put some nice fun Christmas music on and just like zen out. Just have a nice sewing afternoon to myself. So I think I have the majority of the fabrics I want to use for this quilt. So over the years, since I first knew I was going to at least attempt this quilt one day, I've been buying and saving all of my Christmassy fabrics all together, and I've got them all in this huge spotlight bag. It's so heavy. I think it's going to be very much a scrappy quilt full of lots of different sorts of prints and things like that. I'm not going to be too like fussed about it all being kind of like the same. I do remember buying, I'm pretty sure I'll have enough, this blue snowflake fabric for the center snowflake and the corner snowflakes. And then I got this sort of like white on white. There is a sort of like a snowflakey doily type sort of pattern on that. It's really hard to see, but I was going to use that as the background fabric because it's mainly white. Pretty sure I have enough of that. And then I've sort of like been collecting lots of different red sort of fat quarters and lots of other different sort of all in different sorts of prints for the little Ohio stars. I'm pretty sure that's an Ohio star in there, and for the houses. And then I was also thinking of maybe injecting some Disney fabrics in. These are some of the Disney fabrics I've been sort of hoarding over the last couple of years. So I've got one with Toy Story on it. another one with all of the Mickey gang, and that one's got Mickey and Minnie Mouse on it with trees and things. So I was thinking of just sort of, yeah, mixing and matching lots of different sort of, yeah, prints and things. I have like sample versions of some, what are these? Are these cotton and steel prints? These sort of ones. So like, I don't think I'm going to be short of fabric. It's just choosing which ones are going to kind of go where and stuff like that. So I think today the goal is to at least do the center snowflake, and I think maybe the corner ones, because I think they're all together. But we're going to do this middle bit first today. For Vlogmas, I've had so many people request to do like a quilt along or some sort of mini quilt or something like that. I can't commit to that this year because of time and, you know, other sort of things that are just going to eat up my time, i.e. work. So I'm not going to be able to do like a quilt along or a Christmas like mini quilt or anything like that. I am sorry about that. It is something that I would really love to do. I'd love to do a Christmas quilt along, so maybe that's something I could try my best to plan for next year. But I thought if you're interested in doing a Christmas quilt with me, you can easily get this pattern and make it with me this month. Why not? We can share our progress with each other and not promise to finish it this year, but try and get them finished for next year maybe. I don't know. This is what I'm going to concentrate on, and I will show you my progress as I go. If you would like to get this pattern, I will link it below. I'm pretty sure I got this from the Fat Quarter Shop website, so I'll link it all down below, and if you would like to get the pattern and make it with me as I make it, you are more than welcome to. So I'm going to get myself all organized. I've got the two fabrics that I want to just concentrate on with today, and we will get this underway. And then of course later on we will do the advent calendar. I'm going to make you all wait till the end because I'm sneaky like that. But you can easily skip it to the end of the video if you really want to. It's up to you. Okay, so all of my pieces have all been cut. There's lots of them. So many squares, so many squares, so many rectangles. So I just wanted to let you know how I sort of broke down such a complicated pattern. Like there's a lot to cut. So like it just goes on and on and on. What I do when I have such a big pattern like this is I just break it all down. At the moment, I'm just concentrating on the snowflakes. So on a separate piece of paper, I've written down everything that I need to cut with my white fabric, which is the background fabric. I've written down everything that I need to cut for one snowflake, and then the other measurements with the white fabric for the rest of the snowflakes. So I sort of just listed them all off and then tick them off as I cut them. And then I did exactly the same thing with the blue. So this is where it all says how much I need of all of the blue fabric. So what I did is I just listed it down in my own words so I could follow it in my own way. And again, I cut what I wrote and then just ticked it off as I did it. I just find that when I do that with these big patterns, I'm not sort of too overwhelmed and I don't get confused about what I need to cut or what fabric and how much I need of this, and then thinking about the future. I just sort of concentrate on what I'm doing just sort of straight away at the start. So I've only just cut for the snowflakes, and then once those parts are done, then I'll move on to doing the rest of the quilt, like the houses and the little Ohio stars and the holly leaves and all that sort of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do just for this afternoon is I'm just going to do that big center one. Where is it? There. I'm just going to do the center snowflake today. I'm not going to worry about the corner ones because it's quite warm today. It's been a long day already, and it's actually really quite intricate. There's lots of little bits to sort of stitch together and press and things like that. So we'll just do the center one, and then yeah, we'll do the corners as we get to it. So yeah, let's do that. So that's as far as I've got for today. I've done the center block. I'm going to make another 4 of those, and then I've made 4 of the corners and then 1 of this section here. I have to make another 3 that will fill these spaces there, but that's all I want to do today. It's really quite intricate sewing, really intricate sort of pressing as well, so my head's just exploding at the moment, so that's as much as I want to do. But I'm really happy with this background fabric. You can actually see it a little bit better now, just that kind of design that's on it, so it looks really nice. It really suits it. So during the week, I think possibly Thursday, I will do these 3 other pieces and put the borders on, and then that piece in the center will be finished, and then I'll go to make another 4 of those. Oh, I think that looks really good up there. This quilt is going to be really big. I didn't realize just how big it actually is. It's 78 inches, I think I read, which is like 2 by 2 meters. That's a big quilt. That's like a queen size quilt. So it should be fun when it comes to quilting it, but we're not up to that part yet. I'm just gonna say just one more time, this isn't a quilt along, it's just me starting a new quilt, and you're more than welcome to follow along with me if you want to make the same quilt as me. But yeah, this is just me starting a new project and just sharing it with you, and it just happens to be Christmassy themed, so yeah, that's what it is. So before I go get my dinner, I am going to do the advent calendar because I've been thinking about this all day. I'm like, I want to know what is in this. I just want to know everything. Okay, so let's open day 3. Hopefully nothing's fallen down like yesterday. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, it's an essential unpicker. I'd have to agree with that. I did use my unpicker when I was doing my snowflake. Oh, it's just a very simple unpicker. If it wants to focus, there it is. You know, everyone's got one of these. So that's your day 3. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Advent Calendar again. So I'm going to leave today's vlog here. Thank you very much for joining me today on Vlogmas Day 3. I have a very busy day coming up tomorrow. Graham and I are going into the city of Sydney, and we're going to go do our annual shopping thing that we've done the last couple of years. We're going to go to the QVB building, that's the Queen Victoria building, and see the big Christmas tree like we did last year and the year before, and help Graham do a little bit of his Christmas shopping as well. So I will take you along and show you all of the sights of the city and all the places we go. So yeah, that should be fun. So until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.